Sorry, a phone call came in and knocked me out. I add a little water to the tuna can. If you don't, it dries out a ton, so I add some water and I just kind of stir it up. I do it every time I take it out because you'll be surprised. It just soaks up the water, and if you don't, it turns out to be too dry. And then you just put the covers back on and put these two back in the fridge. There's a thing of dry food. I don't normally feed her dry food, but because I feed her like literally 6 times a day, I'm going to have you leave her just like an eighth a cup of dry, again, downstairs in the basement, whenever you're leaving for the longest period of time. Like, you know, for instance, if you think you can only feed her in the morning and then again, not till 6 o'clock, definitely leave her some dry during the day. If I come home and find that she's eaten all the tuna and none of the wet food has, I guess, more vitamins and stuff in there for her. So if I find that happening on a regular basis, I mix these two together, just a big cuvee, just get them all together, because she'll eat it like that. You don't have to do it if you don't notice that she's eating only the tuna and not the wet. But if you do, just mix them up. You don't have to do it all the time, but at least do it occasionally so she gets some of that wet food down. I'm going to have you feed her down here. I wrote on the note asking if it's possible to feed her 3 times a day. That would be so wonderful if it's possible. There's a little rug down here. Here's her water dish. This water dish needs to be changed every day. This is the one she drinks out of the most. I'll also leave one on the desk that doesn't have to be changed as often. What else was I going to say? Her litter box. God, I don't even know if you can see this, but her litter box is down here. You need to take the pooper scooper and scoop out poop and pee every day. It goes into this garbage can right here. And I left notes about all of this too. And there's going to be extra cat litter, so if you notice it getting empty, just fill it on up. If you notice that when you come home, like let's say you are feeding her 3 times a day, if you come home and there's still a lot of the wet food and a lot of the tuna left, feel free to scale back. If it's all gone and she's eaten the dry, feel free to give her more. The dry is the least important because that actually is what makes her get that anal gland problem, but it's not going to be a problem, I don't think, to just give her an eighth a cup a day. So anyway, I did write this all out anally. So Super Kitty says thank you so much. She love you. Bye.